This week, I'm caking a watermelon cake cootery board. But first, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna make a variation of my very popular watermelon cake, and then I'm gonna make some other watermelon themed treats. Are you gonna catch this, Alina? Oh, I did not hit the light. I would never do that. I have 2 9-inch round pink velvet cakes, only pans, and I'm going to turn these into watermelon slices. Ready? That's a nice watermelon color. It is ripe. This is much easier to cut through than watermelon rind. Okay. So now I'm gonna clean this up, and then I'm gonna simple syrup. Ooh. Now I'm gonna flip it. Okay, I'm going to ice the edges. So you wanna just keep it on the sides if you can. These are crumb coated. I'm just crumb coating the sides. Try to get as little buttercream as you can on the top. I'll take care of it after. And now I'm gonna chill. Let's chill. I am making sugar cookie dough. I have room temperature unsalted butter, although it's pretty cool in here, but it's okay if it's a little on the cool side. Granulated sugar, vanilla, an egg, flour, and then baking powder and salt. Don't know. What was I using it for last time? It did the exact same thing. I am scraping down the bowl. Now I'm going to add in the egg and mix it on low, and then meanwhile, while the egg is mixing in, I'm just gonna mix the salt and baking powder into my flour. Now I'm gonna add this in. I'm gonna do this by hand. That feels very soft. Ignore me. So now I'm just gonna wrap my little parcels of dough. Okay, so I have 4 dough parcels, and I'm gonna put them in the fridge. Now I'm gonna roll out white fondant for the rind of my watermelon cakes. So I just really need 2 long strips. This is more like a strap than a strip. What do you call like a chunky strip? A strap? So I'm gonna cut this into 2 strips, and I'm purposely leaving the strips higher than the cake so that after this is painted, I can make a nice clean cut and I won't have to worry that I got paint on the rind. We need to see that white strip of rind. Okay, smooth the fondant. And then where it overlaps, I'm just gonna make a clean cut. Okay, now I'm gonna get ready to paint. That's more than a spot. And some yellow. So, for context, this is avocado green, a bit of ivory, and a bit of lemon yellow. Let me see how this is doing. So I'm gonna paint this as the first color down. Just using this fan brush to like dry it a bit and add some texture. Okay, let's see how this is. I need a brush that I can use. Ooh, I like this. And start kind of striping. I wish the paint was a little thicker, but it's okay. To the fridge. Now I'm gonna roll fondant colors to cover my watermelon sugar cookies. So I need white, green, watermelon pink, and a little bit of black for the seeds. Okay, so I'm gonna roll out the sugar cookie dough. So I rolled my sugar cookie dough in a circle, and now I'm just perfecting the circle by cutting off the edge. And then I made a template so that I'm cutting each circle of sugar cookie dough into 6 slices. You want to make sure the dough is really firm, and then you can separate the cookies and bake them as 6 separate slices. Okay, so now I'm gonna make some watermelon themed chocolate bark. I have 2 shades of green chocolate, white chocolate, a very watermelon-y pink chocolate. I mixed pink and red until I was happy with the tone. These are actually pizza pans, but they're kind of the perfect shape that I'm going for. So I've lined them with parchment, and then I have mini chocolate chips on the side for the seeds and a small offset spatula. What I plan on doing is piping a ring of dark green chocolate, then lighter green, then a bit thicker of white, and then I'll pour the pink in the middle, let it all settle, and I'll throw a few chocolate chips. Wish me luck. I don't know if this is gonna work, so just green. I'm not trying to make it look perfect because I know that won't happen. Pink. Just spreading it till it meets the white. Bang it down. And now for the seeds. Okay, so I rolled out my fondant, and now what I'm gonna do is cut strips of the white and strips of the green for the rind of my cookies, and then I'll cut the pink fondant accordingly. And then I like to shimmy it on the table to make sure it's cut through. Oh no, they're sticking together. Humid in here. No. Ah, I love it when things take longer than I wanted them to. Doesn't everyone love that? Okay, so I cut my chilled dough into 6 slices, spread it apart on the trays, and baked the cookies, and now this is the result. They are very thin, but I kind of like that. So what I need to do now is brush the top with piping gel. This is just clear piping gel. I actually watered it down with some water just to thin it out a bit, and we just want to coat the surface really lightly so it's tacky and the fondant will stick to the cookie. So now I'm gonna add the white strip, leaving a tiny bit of room for the green afterward. I'm upset that it's so humid in here. This is like painful. Shiny cookies.
Oh my god, the color's great though.
It is, but this is like painful. I need to trim away the excess fondant. These watermelon cookies are extremely seedless, so I'm going to cut a little oval out of the black, and then I'm gonna see if it will stick directly to, I guess the answer's no. Hey! Yeah! You want your knife to be completely flush. All right, and then you don't want it dirty. So I have both watermelon slice cakes here. The paint is as dry as it's gonna get in this humidity, and so now what I need to do is cut each one into 6. So I'm just using a ruler and a toothpick to mark the center. Now I'm just gonna make a mark for where to cut. I like to line it up with where the seam is in the fondant, since there's a natural break. And now these cakes need seeds, so I'm just using some semi-sweet chocolate chips. The chocolate isn't as smooth as I wanted it to be. The tricky part is I'm gonna try and get this out in one and then cut it. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. 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 Oh. I'm pretty happy though. I'm only eating foods that are in the shape of a wedge today. It's the wedge diet. I'm a vegetarian. Only Helena and I are gonna laugh at that. I promise.
Really good.
It was excellent. Mmm. Mmm. Look at it. I want to eat the rind. Oh yeah. Walter who? Mmm.